Hello and welcome to LaFortune Stadium here in Midtown Tulsa. It is a blistering 96 degrees outside, and it looks like we are ready for kick here at LaFortune Park. And the kick is away. We are underway. What a run back. They are throwing bodies out here. What a shot. It's going to be first down. First down and 10 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. We apologize for the late start tonight. To introduce the teams, we're going to have Sapulpa Chieftains facing the Edison Eagles here at LaFortune Stadium. It's Friday night and 7 o'clock, so you know what's going on here. They're earning the sweat part of the blood, sweat, and tears. This will be an exciting game here tonight. We're excited. Can't wait to see how both these teams come out swinging. Elijah Williams at quarterback for the Chieftains steps back. That's 20 yards down. Oh, caught down at the 44-yard line of the Edison Eagles. Elijah Williams comes out firing. Incredible. Timeout on the field. Play will resume on the whistle. I apologize. The Chieftains step back, shotgun pass, out to the right side. Left side, I apologize. 84 on the catch. We're going to come up to a... It's going to be 3rd and 3 here. 2nd and 4, I apologize for the Chieftains. Williams in shotgun again. Play fake inside. Williams stumbles in the background. That's going to be a loss of 1 for the Chieftains. It's interesting to see. This is high school football here, and we've been in spread formation, one single back. All 4. Here comes a 3rd and 2. Play fake inside again. Oh, shift in the backfield. Stop just short. The referee's marking the ball. Scratch that. We'll check the downs to go here. 4th down. Looks like inches to go at about the 37-yard line of the Edison Eagles. The Chieftains moving left to right. The Eagles moving right to left to begin the game if you're in the stadium here on my side of the field. What a beautiful view we have. Under center, Williams pitches to the outside. Oh, great tackle by number 12. The Edison Eagles out here throwing bodies around. Number 12 with a great tackle on the outside. That's a turnover of downs. It's going to be first down Edison on the turnover on downs. First and 10 for the Edison Eagles, going to take over on their own 29-yard line. Luckily, neither team are playing into the wind or the sun tonight, so we should see the ball flying all over the field without any issues. Turnover on downs for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Be interesting to see how they come out on defense and carry their momentum. They had a great drive going before that great tackle on the outside by number 12 for the Eagles. In shotgun, timeout, Edison before the snap. All right, we're going to take a timeout on the field. All right, Banning Lifeway Homes, providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. Family owned and operated, Mike Harrison and his wife Brenda have been serving.
The wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
Here, number 16 in shotgun for the Edison Eagles. Fake with the inside handoff. We're airing it out again. Down the field, jump ball. Oh, knocked down. Great positioning by the Chieftains, number 3 on defense. The Edison Eagles are led at quarterback by number 16, Louis Pionia. Number 16, Louis Pionia at cornerback. I wanted to make sure I got that name right. I hope it's right. Out of shotgun. Lewis hands off to number 24 out of the backfield. Drag and linebackers. Savion Morrison, number 24 out of the backfield. He is. It looks like we're going to have a 3rd and 8. Yeah. 3rd and 8 as number 16 will come out again out of the huddle. Going to have a 3rd and 7 from their own 30-yard line. It's 3-step back. Out to the right, and it's caught. That's going to be a first down at the Edison Eagle 44-yard line. 45-yard line, I apologize. That was a great toss and catch by number 16, Louis Pionia. As we come out, we'll notice the Chieftains in a 3-4 lineup, mixing with a linebacker down, linebacker up. You can see by the size of that front line for the Sapulpa Chieftains, they are not playing around. Those are some big guys. As each team gets into this game, it's interesting to see the momentum and the play calling. Pionia breaks the huddle in shotgun. Wow, helmet off. What a hit. Absolutely buried at the 40-yard line on the quick flare to the left. A great read by the Sapulpa Chieftain defense. So that's going to set up a 2nd and 15. Scratch that 2nd and 16 for the Edison Eagles. Substitutions here for the Eagles coming in. Play coming in from their quarterback number 16, Louis Pionia. Pionia in shotgun again. 2 wide receivers, tight end and a running back alongside. Handoff inside to number 23. Morrison gets all the way to the line of scrimmage at the 40-yard line. That was an awesome run there. Great blocking by the front 5. They seem to be winning the battle on the ground game. That's where all the physicality comes in. You got to earn it in there. This is going to set up a 3rd and 10 for the Edison Eagles. Two receivers to the near side, a running back flanking to the right. The snap is away. It's a handoff up the middle. Morrison's going to gain 9, maybe 10 yards. Morrison on another powerful run. They're going to have to come up with an answer for Morrison. Morrison is just outworking him in the middle. That front 5 is getting a good push, and Morrison's finding holes through the middle. That's going to set up a 1st and 10 for the Edison Eagles. Across the half field with the 55-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains, the Edison Eagles break the huddle in shotgun again. Pionia and Morrison in the backfield. Handoff to Morrison. Stiff arm on the sideline. Great pursuit on the sideline by the Sapulpa Chieftains. Keeps dying. Pardon for stepping away for a second. Back with you here. 7:43 to go in the first quarter. Still no score. 2nd down, 5 to go from the 40-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. Fake to the hands off inside. That's a busted play. I thought there'd be an intentional grounding. Receiver in the area. Number 5 was in the area for the Edison Eagles. as the Edison Eagles break the huddle again. Number 11 running off the left side. Great blocking up front. That's going to be a first down for the Edison Eagles. First down and 10 to go at the 30-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. They are definitely winning the ground game. The Edison Eagles, the front line, getting a good push up front. The running backs are picking the right lanes. Still no score here to go. 7:15 left in the game. The Edison Eagles going right to left here in the Fortune Stadium. Again in the pistol formation, a shotgun. Motion across, handoff inside. Fumble, ball in the field. The ball is loose, picked up by number 5 for the Edison Eagles. And he makes something out of nothing. I think he gained 3 yards. He was 15 yards in the backfield and gained 3. What a heady play by number 5 for the Edison Eagles. Number 5 for the Edison Eagles, Xavier Richards, really stepping up and making sure that he made something out of nothing there. That was an incredibly heady play. As a drive was stalling, this first down gives them new life. With 6:53 to go in the game, they're going to have a first down and 10 at the Sapulpa 30. I apologize. There was a flag on the play. Hang with us just one sec. Referees are communicating with the coaches right now. Could be a celebration, or was that on the tackle? 2 fouls. Okay, 2 offsetting penalties on each side, unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides. This is high school football. Passion is going to play, but you got to control it. That was a big play. No harm, no foul. First and 10, 6:53 left in the first quarter for the Edison Eagles. Polania breaks the huddle again. It looks like we're going to have another pistol formation. I apologize, spot difference. We're going to go first and 10 from the 21-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. Offside penalty on the defense, number 44 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Polania breaks the huddle again in a shotgun formation with Morrison flanking him to his right, wide receiver on top. Hands off inside to Morrison. Morrison in the end zone. That's 6 for Edison. Morrison broke up the middle, broke an arm tackle, and scored. That's going to be a touchdown for Morrison. A 20-yard run. Incredible movement on the line. There were holes all across the field. The Edison Eagles come out to attempt an extra point field goal. Number 12 for the Edison Eagle lines up to kick the field goal. And snap, kick by Ellis, and that is good. 7-0 Edison as we go to another break. 6:39 left in the first quarter. Hang with us. We'll see you in just a minute.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
That was a huge kick, advanced all the way up to about the 48-yard line. Will be first and 10 Chieftains.
Right for the Sapulpa Chieftains. While we have a break in the action, I want to talk to you about Banning Contracting Services. Banning Contracting Services, a proud sponsor of tonight's game, is a service disabled veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. Committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction, they're based in Tulsa. Banning Contracting Services offers the highest quality and best cost IT solutions, providing services to government contracts all over the world. Putting IT all together, give Banning Contracting Services a call at 918-394-4450 or visit BanningCS.com. That's BanningCS.com. All right, back to the action. Back to the action, 2nd and 9 for Williams for the Sapulpa Chieftains, right at midfield, going left to right. Pump fake, pressure in the backfield, and he got it away. Way to save that down. That was a great play by the quarterback. Made something out of nothing. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Williams did a great job avoiding that contact in the backfield. Gives this team a chance to have a 3rd and 9 here to pick up a first down with 5:52 in the first quarter. Chieftains in the backfield scrambling, throw down the field just over number 24 for the Chieftains. That's 2 plays in a row. The Edison Eagles have found a way into the backfield. Number 10 for the Edison Eagles is an absolute monster. He's been in the backfield 3 times tonight. That's number 10 for the Edison Eagles, Chris McLean. Chris McLean is having himself a night here early. That's 3 pressures on Evan Williams in the backfield. The Chieftains line up at the 50, 4th and 9, punt formation. The Eagles have Morrison, number 28, back to receive the punt. This could be fireworks. Blocked punt. Number 12 for the Edison Eagles fields the football at the 44-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. That's awesome for the Edison Eagles. They're going to be starting 1st and 10 at about the 44-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. 1st and 10. Now, you can't draw it up any better than that. High snap. Great pursuit by the defense. Ended in a block punt. That's what you do if you rush up the middle hard. 5:38 left in the first quarter. It's early in the season. Some of these things will work themselves out, but a high punt set them up in a bad spot. We're going to have a timeout on the field. 7-0 here at LaFortune Stadium. 5:38 left in the first quarter. 5:38 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout on the field. Stay tuned for a message from one of our sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week.
We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
And welcome back. We are here at LaFortune Stadium. 5:38 left in the first quarter. Pennsylvania breaks huddle in shotgun again with Morrison flanking him on his right. Two stack receivers on the right. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line after a blocked punt sets Edison up with a great opportunity to put more points on the board. There's a play fake in the backfield, a rollout. Ooh, that's uncatchable over his head. There was a little bit of contact on the play, but the ball was thrown well out of bounds, uncatchable. Pennsylvania on the run there tried to make a play while he was being pressured. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Louis Pennsylvania and the Edison Eagles. This is early in the season, so we're seeing a lot of miscommunication, some broken plays. We've had a block punt tonight. So this is great to see these guys figure it out on the fly. On the snap, handoff to Morrison over the left side. Flag on the field. I think that's going to be a holding on the wide receiver, I believe. Flag on the field. Morrison, I'll tell you what, he is electric, isn't he? Morrison can really move. He looks ready, doesn't he? Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics, one of our title sponsors for tonight's game, is brought to you by our Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics, located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue. Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Wong, an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontist who is just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850. Again, that's Route66implants.com or call 918-749-1850. Route 66 Dental Implants. Handoff to Morrison over the right side. Great pursuit by number 24 for the Chieftains. That's a tough tackle to make. Morrison he's a big guy. He's got to be 6'2", 220. He's the real deal. Bring him down, you got to have it on you. I've just been told he's going to the University of Nebraska, so good for you, Mr. Morrison. Go make us happy, man. Big Red, go Big Red. It's going to be a Cornhusker. That's exciting. Coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. You guys be sure to look for him next season in Nebraska Cornhusker football. Coming in from the coach, Louis Pennsylvania brings the play into the huddle. Timeout on the field. 4:29 left in the first quarter. Louis Pennsylvania takes a timeout on the field. Looks like there was some confusion with the play call from the coaches. Again, this is early in the season, so it's great to see these guys work through it. 7-0, Edison Eagles over the Sapulpa Chieftains. 4:29 left in the first quarter. Here's a message from one of our title sponsors.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
Welcome back to LaFortune Stadium. A message from one of our title sponsors. This evening's game was brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal. covering any eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard for Tulsa for over 25 years. Visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations and book the right exam for you by going online to drzellner.com or visit them on Harvard. Or you can call 918-749-2020 or the Memorial location at 918-461-2020. And we're back to the action. Pointed takes a snap, play fake up the middle, and that's a sack in the backfield. Ball came loose. Great work by the offensive lineman, number 55 for the Edison Eagles. Covered it up. Great pursuit by the Sapulpa Chieftains. 6 yards in the backfield, forcing a 4th and 12. That is a huge stop. That is making sure you give yourselves a chance early in the game. They were driving. They started that drive on the 44 and lost yards to the 50, and now they come out to punt here. Looks like the punter is standing at the 45-yard line, his own 45-yard line. And now we've had another timeout on the field. It looks like we're going to have a different kicker. He's wearing the wrong equipment. The referee stopped the play. This is confusion. We are in early season football. Number 37 steps in to punt the football. High kick. Oh my goodness. That didn't go anywhere. That is a 20-yard punt, and the bounce helped. That was something to see. If you were in the stadium and watched that, you better hope they mark that and work on that in practice, because that's going to come back to haunt you. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. It's still 7-0, so no harm, no foul, but you're really putting it on your defense here. Yeah, the referee stepped in and stopped the play, and number 12 looks like he's had some help from the trainer. He should be good to go now. It was a uniform issue, so a fresh punter came in and did what he could. We set up here at the Sapulpa 43-yard line. Evan Williams takes a snap in the shotgun, rolling to his right. Under pressure, has to throw it away again. Big hit at the end of the play there. Number 10 for the Edison Eagles, again in the backfield. Chris McLean in the backfield again, just causing all kinds of problems. They may want to consider sending a running back to chip on him. He is fast and big and dominating his position. Both teams substitute fresh bodies. It is hot. Keep these guys fresh. We're going to have a 2nd and 10. Hands it off up the middle. That's going to be a gain of 4 yards, it looks like. Number 6 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Yeah, nice little juke there in the middle. Got 4 yards. Great job by the front line to create a hole for him. We are at the 46-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains, going left to right. Williams in the shotgun again. 2-step drop, quick throw, completion, and they are going to be just short. Just short of the line to gain here. That drive is going to be 4th and 1, and it looks like the Sapulpa Chieftains are lining up to go 4th and 1 at the 50 offsides. They drew them offsides. That's going to be a first down for the Sapulpa Chieftains. You got to be disciplined. You want to get off the ball, and you want to fit those gaps, but you got to be disciplined. They're going to walk 5 yards off, and we're going to have a first down for the Sapulpa Chieftains. First down and 10 for the Sapulpa Chieftains at the 42-yard line. Williams in shotgun again. Hands off up the middle. Esparza, number 6 for the Sapulpa Chieftains, gains 1 yard on the play. Again, number 10 in on the tackle for the Edison Eagles. Chris McLean for the Edison Eagles, number 10, has been absolutely dominating the front line. In the shotgun, Williams takes a snap, keeps it himself on the option to the right. Looks like he's going to gain 4 yards. That's going to bring us to a waiting on the spot. Should be about a 3rd and 3. Williams in the backfield, 3rd and 4. Takes the shotgun. Option to the left, keeps it himself. He pushed. He's close. Looks like the referee is going to walk it in. Are they marking him short? They are marking him short. It looked like he leaned over the line. It looks like we're going to have another 4th and 1. For 4th and 2, according to the scoreboard, it looks like 4th and 1 here. Elijah Williams in the shotgun again. Handoff up the middle, and they're going to stop him short. Edison Eagles with another stop. They keep running to the right side, and number 10, Chris McLeon, is just sitting over there making plays. With an injury on the field. Injury on the field while we have a break here and the training staff is checking on the athlete. Let me give you a message from one of our presenting sponsors, Video Revolution. We want to thank Video Revolution for helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982, specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics. Join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue, or visit videorevolution.com. You can also call 918-495-0586. That's Video Revolution. Thanks so much. We are back to the action. It looks like the injured player, number 74 for the Sapulpa Chieftains, was able to get up and run off under his own power. We love to see that. Puena in the pistol formation again. And flag on the field before we get going. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. The Edison Eagles with a false start here on their first down. It's going to move them back 5 yards. 1st and 15. So we're going to have a 1st and 15 here for the Edison Eagles. Morrison in the backfield along with Puena, again in the pistol formation. 2 wide receivers to the top of the field. Puena takes a snap, hands off to Morrison, and Morrison does what he does. Broke a tackle. It looks like he's going to gain 6 and get us back to the original line of scrimmage. Morrison's had a great game tonight. He's got the only touchdown in the game, and he has been running his position at great despair to the defense. The clock running down here in the first quarter. I'm not sure Edison's going to run another play. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Puena lines up. Morrison picks up 1 yard on the carry.
First quarter with your Eagles in the lead, 7-0.
We got to read Emerson. Stay tuned for a message from our title sponsor, Emerson Orthodontics. Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. Voted #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area, Dr. Emerson is offering safe and gentle treatment options to give you customized individual care that you deserve. Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike. 2 locations in Broken Arrow and Midtown. You can reach Emerson orthodontics at EmersonBraces.com. That's EmersonBraces.com. Or call 918-459-0092. That's Emerson Orthodontics at 918-459-0092. Back to Lifeway at the top. And we are back with the second quarter, 12 minutes on the clock, still 7-0. The Edison Eagles now going right to left, or left to right, I apologize, starting at their own 45-yard line, a gain of 2 or 3, I apologize, for the Edison Eagles. Morrison, that's going to bring up a 4th and 3 for the Edison Eagles. And it looks like the Eagles are going to elect to punt. They're going to be punting. The punter is standing on the 20-yard line. And yes, it looks like number 12 has fixed his uniform and is ready to rejoin the game. Let's see if he's got a leg underneath those pants. And the punt is away. It's a high punt, wobbling punt. Got to know where you're at. Takes a bounce. And it looks like it's going to be at the 43-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. Morrison's going to bring the Chieftains out here. We've just started the second quarter, still 7-0. We've seen a few mistakes in the first quarter. We had a blocked punt. We had a poor snap. We've seen some highlight plays. We've also seen some broken plays. There have been some miscommunications between coaches and quarterbacks. So it's interesting to see how they're going to rebound here in the second quarter. The play calling for the Sapulpa Chieftains has got to be paramount right here. They have struggled every attempt. Chris McLeon has been in the backfield almost every play. So they've got to find a way to slow him down. Handoff up the middle, and that is a tackle right there by number 9 for the Edison Eagles. Darius. I apologize. That's Darius Fritz on the tackle for the Edison Eagles. He was in the backfield 4 yards deep before he even got the ball. The Edison Eagles are definitely winning the battle up front. Williams in shotgun again. Play fake up the middle. Flare to the right. And they're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage here at the 43-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. The Chieftains have really struggled here on offense tonight. You can tell they're trying to get some quick plays off to the sidelines to slow the defensive line down, but they're having trouble. Going to have a halftime adjustment, and that is Chris McLeon in the backfield again. Evan Williams gets it away under pressure over his receiver. The Edison Eagles with another great defensive stand. That's going to bring up a 4th down. The Chieftains have had each team has had 3 possessions, and the Chieftains have yet to have a positive drive. The Sapulpa Chieftains really struggling on offense. Their punter standing at the 30-yard line. Bumbled snap. Punt away. It's going to take a Chieftain bounce and get all the way down to the Edison 30-yard line. Way to recover by the punter after bobbling the punt. Still got a 40-yard punt here, 30-yard. Boykins with the punt all the way down to the 30-yard line of the Edison Eagles. The Edison Eagles come out for their 4th drive of the game. This game has been played between the 35-yard lines all night. Edison scored on their second drive because they started at the 35-yard line. The scoreboard still says 4th and 10, but we should have a 1st and 10 for the Edison Eagles. Again, going left to right. And the Edison Eagles lined up off sides. Too many men on the field. The Edison Eagles have had a couple instances here where it has been shots in their own arm. These type of mistakes change a drive. Now we're pinned inside their own 25-yard line now. After a penalty, Puena has an open receiver and underthrew him. Just missed him. That was a broken coverage. Number 5 was streaking wide open. Pressure in the backfield made Puena release it sooner than he wanted to. That was a great opportunity for the Eagles there and just missed. The Sapulpa Chieftains on defense, safety Esparza doing a great job covering ground to make sure that if he did catch it, he was going to go down. As we come out here for a 2nd down and 15 for the Edison Eagles. Puena again in the pistol formation. Morrison behind him. Is that Morrison? I apologize. I can't see the number. I may have misspoke. Handoff to Morrison. That was a great tackle in the backfield. Number 65, Isaac Smith, with a great tackle in the backfield. That's going to set up a 3rd and 15. No gain. Oklahoma high school football, these tackles are the real deal. If you're here, you can hear it, you can feel it. This is an incredible game we're having here. The defenses both are shining. Besides one play, a broken 25-yard run by Morrison, both teams have bowed their backs and hung tight. Just over 9 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Puena takes the pass, flicks it out to the backfield. Another broken play. Great athleticism, but they're going to lose 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th and over 20. That's 2 mistakes there by the Edison Eagles that could have been easily avoided. 2 miscommunications. That'll kill your drive every time. It's difficult to overcome those kind of mistakes. The Edison Eagles line up to punt with their punter standing on their own goal line. This is a pressure situation. The Chieftains could create a score here if they can get some pressure up the middle. Number 12 for the Eagles back to punt. The punt is away, a spiraling punt. 50-yard line, a 50-yard punt. A fumbled catch by the Sapulpa Chieftains. That's going to put us to another break on the field with 8:39 left in the 2nd quarter. 7-0, Sapulpa Chieftains over the Edison Eagles.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream, the sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
And we're back live here at LaFortune Stadium. On a 1st and 10 play for the Sapulpa Chieftains, they throw a quick pass out to the right and gain 11 yards. So that's going to put them 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of the Edison Eagles. Williams again in shotgun. Snap. Play fake. Williams up the middle. And he's got room. He's got a blocker in front. That's going to be 7 for Evan Williams. Sapulpa Chieftains breaking loose. That's going to be a 41-yard run for a 6-point score. You can't draw it up any better than that. Evan Williams weaved his way through the line, made a great play, broken tackle. Isaiah Williams, I apologize. We're at 6-7, extra point pending for the Sapulpa Chieftains. 41-yard run for Williams. The extra point by number 9 for the Chieftains. The kick is up, and we're good. We're all tied up. So we're 7 even, 8:14 left in the second quarter. Stay tuned for a message from one of our title sponsors.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
We're back. Teams lined up for the kickoff. The Sapulpa Chieftains kicking right to left here in the stadium. We are all tied up 7-7 after a 41-yard run after Williams breaking some tackles. And the kick is away. And we're going to let it roll out the back of the end zone. The Edison Eagles will take over. 1st and 10. The Edison Eagles, led by senior quarterback Wes Poena, have shown some great grit here tonight, played well. We are all tied up 7-7. It's been a defensive battle to this point. This drive is going to be major for both teams. While we have a break in the action, let's talk about Lifeway Homes, providing highest quality homes at affordable prices. Family owned and operated, Mike Harrison and his wife Brenda have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You can create your own custom home inside and out. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab home. Please call Lifeway Homes at 918-621-4663 or visit lifewayhomes.net. Thank you so much for joining us here at La Fortune Stadium. Brought to you tonight by Banning Contracting Services. Banning Contracting Services is a proud sponsor of tonight's game, and they're a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. Committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction, they're based in Tulsa. Please contact Banning Contracting Services. They offer the highest quality and best cost IT telecommunication solutions. They provide services to government contracts all over the world. They're an industry leader in technology, design, and installation. Putting IT all together, that's Banning Contracting Services. Please call 918-394-4450 or visit BanningCS, that's BanningCS.com. And we're back live with the action. A handoff over the left side to Morrison, and he stood up after a short gain. The Sapulpa Chieftains really taking a stand on defense. After a 1st and 20 on their own 20-yard line, looks like we're going to have a 2nd and 8 from the 22. Morrison stood up just after crossing the backfield. Poena brings the play from the coaching staff into the huddle. Again, they break the huddle in a pistol formation. The Sapulpa Chieftains with a 3-4-3 down lineman set. And they bring a blitz over the right side. A throw off to the left. Oh, what a great catch by number 5 for the Edison Eagles. He hauls that in despite the coverage. It looked like that ball might have been tipped. Only a short gain, so it looks like we're going to have a 3rd and 7, or 3rd and 6, I apologize, for the Edison Eagles. With 7 minutes left in the second quarter, this is a huge drive. They really need to get some field position to push the Chieftains back down the field. The Chieftains have got to bow their backs here and get a stop. They could really take the lead here in this next drive. Pelania in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws to his left and just out of the reach. Number 2 for the Edison Eagles. I apologize, number 6 for the Edison Eagles. Just off his fingertips. That's going to bring up a 4th and 6. The Edison Eagles line up to punt here. 4th and 6. Punter standing on his own 10-yard line. And the Sapulpa Chieftains have 1 man back. Looks like, I can't see his number, I apologize. The snap and the punt is away. It is a wobbly punt. Number 13 bobbles the catch again. A huge hit on the field by number 6 for the Edison Eagles. Man, they are throwing their bodies around. Number 13 has had 2 bobbled punts tonight. He's got to be sure about that. That's a great field position battle. They're going to get the ball at the 48-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. A 7-7 ball game. The Sapulpa Chieftains come out with 6:35 left in the second quarter at their own 48-yard line. Williams in the backfield again after his highlight run in the last drive. Handoff up the middle. That's a handoff and a pass back, and they were all over it. The Edison Eagles read that. They had pressure in the backfield, and that was a broken play from the beginning. The Edison Eagles front 4 have been absolutely dominating. There's going to have to be something to slow them down here. We're coming to the 6-minute mark in the game, and the Edison Eagles are absolutely dominating on defense. After the second down play, it looks like we're going to bring up a 3rd and 16 after a short gain by Williams. A 3rd and 15, 3rd and 12, I apologize. Elijah Williams has a man open. Flag pending. That could be a touchdown for the Sapulpa Chieftains. We're waiting on confirmation from the referee, but we may have had to delay a game there before we got the playoff. I think they're pulling this back. Yeah, nobody seems to be fighting it. So it looks like we're going to stick 7-7 here. 5:26 in the second quarter. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 17 for the Chieftains on what could have been a scoring play, but instead we'll march back and we'll try it again. 3rd and 17 for Elijah Williams and the Sapulpa Chieftains from their own 41-yard line. Elijah Williams in shotgun. That's a loose ball. Williams picks it up in the backfield. Way to cover it up, young man. We're still early in the game. He did the right thing to fall on the ball. That's going to bring up a 4th down punting situation for the Chieftains. That's tough for the Sapulpa Chieftains. They had an opportunity there. Lining up here, punter standing on his own 10-yard line, punting right to left here in LaFortune Stadium. 2 men back for the Edison Eagles. That looks like Morrison and that's going to take a Chieftain bounce. That's going to be a good punt. All right, the Edison Eagles take over at the 25-yard line. Before we get the action going again, tonight's game has been brought to you by the Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics, located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue. Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong, an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontist who's just as much fun as he is professional. You can call 918-749-1850 for appointments. That's Route66Implants.com, 918-749-1850. And we're back to the live action here. Still 7-7, 4:30 left in the second quarter. Poignant takes a snap and hands off to Morrison running over the left side. Morrison shimmies and shakes. Gains about 5 yards here on the carry. That gain of 5 is going to bring up a second down. I apologize, again, a 4, second down and 6 here for the Edison Eagles. The clock just ticked under 4 minutes here at LaFortune Stadium. The Edison Eagles break the huddle in the shotgun. I apologize, pistol formation. Poena and Morrison in the backfield. Handoff to Morrison over the right side. He's going to be close to that first down marker depending on the spot. And if it's a home spot, it'll be a first down. Referee spots the ball. It looks like we're going to have a first down and 10 for the Edison Eagles. This game to this point has been absolutely riveting if you're a defensive-minded person. We've had 2 highlight runs from 2 absolute monster athletes who do what they should do. We've had some great plays by both defensive lines being in the backfield, broken plays, communication issues. This first half has been absolutely something to marvel. As the Edison Eagles here come out of the huddle and shotgun again at their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10, Poena takes the snap. Hands off to Morrison up the middle, and another great tackle by the Sapulpa Chieftains. Number 65 grabbed him by the leg. Morrison goes down after a gain of 3. I'm going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Edison Eagles. Gotcha. Should be right here. The Edison Eagles come out with a 2nd and 7 play. Shotgun again for Poena with Morrison in the pistol behind him. 2 receivers at the top of the field. We've got to throw to them. Oh, what a play. That's picked off in the middle by Esparza for the Chieftains. That was a tipped ball. Number 6, Esparza for the Sapulpa Chieftains with a 20-yard run back after a tipped ball interception. That is huge for the Chieftains. That was an incredible read by the safety, number 6, Esparza, for the Sapulpa Chieftains to react to that tip pass. There was a penalty on the play. We're still going to keep the ball in possession of the Chieftains. There was a block in the back during the return, so we're still going to have a first down with 2 minutes and 1 second left in the second quarter. With the penalty applied, it looks like we're going to get moved all the way back to midfield for the Sapulpa Chieftains. That's a 15-yard penalty. That's huge. Elijah Williams flanked on his right. Low snap, pass out to the right. It's a screen play to the right. That's going to be a gain of 12 yards. Made something out of nothing there. The Chieftains seem to have figured this defense out. That's 3 plays in a row, but they've had positive change. 1:55 on the clock. The clock is stopped until the chains are down. Here's a snap to Williams again. A low pass. That's incomplete. Low pass. That looked like the same play. Well, if it's working, don't change it. Yeah. The Sapulpa Chieftains here. Great opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. Elijah Williams with a low pass there. The referee deemed that it hit the ground first. It looked like it could have been a catch. Williams takes it here 2nd and 10. Pressured in the backfield. To his right, on the run, throws down the field, and that is deflected away. Almost picked by number 6 for the Edison Eagles. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. The clock will stop with the incomplete pass. 1:40 on the clock. That's going to bring up a massive 3rd and 10 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. A massive 3rd down play here. 1:40 on the clock. 3rd and 10. Williams takes the shotgun. Pitch to his left on the option. A cutback by Esparza. Esparza gets all the way down to the... That's going to be a 1st down. What a run by Esparza. That's going to be spotted at the 27 of Edison. The clock moves as the chain sets. Williams with an inside handoff, and the Edison Eagles were ready. 3 men in the backfield. 3 men in the backfield to bring down Esparza. The clock ticks down. We're 1:10 left here in the first half. Still 7-7. Both teams hurry to the line. Williams again in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the top. That's a 4-receiver set. There is a flag. Is that timeout or a flag on the play? It looks like the Sapulpa Chieftains didn't like going that direction and back up 5 yards. That's 20 yards in penalties on this drive. 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Sapulpa has really shot themselves in the foot a couple times in this first half. Williams takes a high snap, pitch to the right to Esparza. Near the line of scrimmage, Esparza goes down at the 31-yard line, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. Stay tuned 1 second for a message from one of our title sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
Welcome back to LaFortune Stadium. While you were away, Elijah Williams took the pass, a 35-yard pass down to the, it's going to be on the 12-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Williams, pressured out to his right. Williams with a great play. Did he get in? The referee, no. He didn't get in, but we went out of bounds. So we're going to have 14.9 on the clock. Williams with a great play. This evening's game was brought to you by Dr. Robert Zeller and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zeller and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal. You'll get a stylish pair of eyeglasses and an eye exam for just $99. They've been setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, so visit Dr. Z at either one of his 2 locations on Harvard or Memorial. You can call the Harvard location at 918-749-2020 and the Memorial location at 918-461-2020. That's Dr. Zellner and Associates, over 120 years of combined doctoral experience. The crowd tonight here in the stadium looks, the students section looks like they're in their luau attire. Very Hawaiian. There's some Hawaiian pizza down there, I hope so. 14 seconds left on the clock. Elijah Williams in the shotgun once again. 2-step, 3-step drop. A fade to the corner, a man open. Touchdown with 9 seconds left on the clock for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Number 24, Wyatt Hall on the touchdown catch from Elijah Williams. That's a 12-down touchdown throw. That's a second touchdown for Williams. 1 through the air and 1 on the ground. That was a beautiful pass by Williams. Number 9 for the Chieftains set to kick. Snap, the hold, kick is up. And they are up 14-7 here with 9 seconds left in the first half. Now for a message from one of our sponsors. We want to give a special thanks to our friends at Video Revolution, who've been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982, specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now also creating communication solutions for Oklahoma. Businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics. Join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue, or you can visit videorevolution.com or call 918-495-0586. All right, back to the action. The Sapulpa Chieftains coming up huge on their final drive of the second half. Started in midfield, went 50 yards, ended with a 12-yard TD pass by Elijah Williams. The teams line up to kick. And the teams line up here with 9.5 seconds left in the half. The Chieftains to kick right to left. Edison with one final opportunity to make something happen. If Morrison gets the ball, there is an opportunity. Kicks it to the up man. Number 16 falls on it with 9 seconds on the clock. The Edison Eagles are going to take over at the 40-yard line here right before the half. Thank you so much to Dr. Emerson, who is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. He was voted #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area. He offers safe and gentle treatment options and customized individual care. Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike. He has 2 locations in Broken Arrow and Midtown. Visit emersonbraces.com or call 918-459-0092. Back to the action. It looks like the referees just started too soon. The clock never started. The Peranian takes a snap and takes a knee, and it looks like we're going to go into the half 14-7. The Sapulpa Chieftains leading. This first half, the Sapulpa Chieftains struggled in the first quarter. Their first 2 drives stalling out very early on. The Edison Eagles in the first quarter were sparked by a Morrison 20-yard touchdown run after a 72-yard drive. That was a very impressive drive there very early on in the game. We had a block punt in the first half. We had 2 muffled punt receptions. There was an interception in the first half, so there was a lot of things to enjoy about this first half, just not a lot of points. I think in this second half, both teams are going to make some adjustments. They're going to come out. You can tell the Sapulpa Chieftains feel really good about where they're at. The Edison Eagles are going to have to bow their backs, come out, and prove they belong to be in this game. I believe the Edison Eagles will receive the ball coming out of the half. So come back and join us. The Sapulpa Chieftains up 14-7 over the Edison Eagles. Here are some messages from our sponsors.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell him Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS.
Putting IT all together.
We want to send a shout out to one of our title sponsors, Lifeway Homes, who are providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. They're family owned and operated. Mike Harrison and his wife Brenda have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You will be blown away with what you can do when you design your own modular home or prefab home. Create it custom, inside and out. Contact Lifeway Homes at 918-621-4663 or visit lifewayhomes.net. That's lifewayhomes.net or call 918-621-4663. And welcome back to the Fortune Stadium here in Midtown Tulsa. We want to give a shout out to our title sponsors here tonight. Lifeway Homes, who've been providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. They're family owned and operated. Mike and his wife Brenda have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You will be blown away with what you can do with a designed prefab or modular home. You can customize your home inside and out, and Mike and Brenda have been helping good people find a great home in Tulsa for some time. Visit lifewayhomes.net or call 918-621-4663. That's Lifeway Homes. Also tonight, we want to say thank you to Banning Contracting Services, a proud sponsor of tonight's game. They're veteran-owned, a small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They're committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. They're based in Tulsa and offer the highest quality and best IT telecommunications solutions and services to government contracts all over the world. They are an industry leader in technology design, and installation. They're putting IT all together. That's Banning Contracting Services. Visit banningscs.com or call 918-394-4450. That's Banning Contracting Services. Also, thank you tonight to our title sponsor, Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. They are located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue. Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong today. He's Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who is just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850 and reach Route 66 Dental Implants and Dr. Wong. We'd also like to say thank you to Dr. Zeldner and Associates. This evening's game was brought to you by Dr. Robert Zeldner and Associates. They have over 120 years of combined doctoral experience. Dr. Zeldner and his associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal that covers your eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard for Tulsa for over 25 years, visit the doctors at either of their two locations on Memorial or Harvard, or you can call 918-749-2020. And as always, you can visit drzeldner.com. Thank you so much to our presenting sponsor, Video Revolution. Our friends at Video Revolution have been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982, specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics, so join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue, or visit videorevolution.com, or call 918-495-0586. Also, our Tier 1 sponsor tonight, Emerson Orthodontics, Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. He was voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area, and he offers safe and gentle treatment options to give you the customized individual care that you deserve. Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike. Dr. Emerson has 2 locations in Broken Arrow and Midtown. You can reach him at 918-459-0092 or visit emersonbraces.com. That's Emerson Orthodontics. As the second half gets underway here, we've got 12 minutes on the clock. The Sapulpa Chieftains are up 14-7. Edison receives the ball going left to right. And Esparza kicks. It is an end-over-end kick, fielded bobbled at the 2-yard line. Picked up, and there's a return, a short return to the 10-yard line. Just past the 10, the Edison Eagles will take over 1st and 10, moving left to right now. Is he playing Michaelunas? As the Eagles come out for their first drive of the second half, Lewis Poignant, number 16, and Morrison in the backfield. In the seems to be standard pistol formation with Morrison flanking him on his right. I apologize. Poena tosses to the up man on the motion, and that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. The Edison Eagles ran sideways and lost yards. We're going to have a 2nd and 12 for the Eagles coming out. After a blistering first half for the defenses, a little bit of offense happened there late in the second half. Elijah Williams with a great long-distance run to score a touchdown to put the Sapulpa Chieftains up 14-7 at the half. And Edison's first drive coming out of the half has struggled here on first down. Let's see what second down has to hold. And prior to the snap, it looks like we have a flag on the play. That penalty will move Edison back 5 yards to their own 4. So we've only gone backwards in this drive. A 2nd and 18. This is a tough play. Got to make sure we don't get caught in the end zone. Out to the wing. A catch. Made something out of nothing there, and gain looked like 12 yards. Ellis with the catch for Edison. Well-designed play. Great block by the wide receiver out in the flat. That should bring up a 3rd down. A 3rd down and 5 for the Edison Eagles. And it looks like we're going to have an offsides by number 55 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Just a little bit too giddy. Oh, he was drawn offside, so that's going to bring up. There must have been a flinch on the offensive line. Offensive. The Eagles have struggled to get forward momentum here on their first drive of the second half. And the ball is going to rest on the 9-yard line. A 3rd and 9 for the Edison Eagles. A handoff up the middle. Morrison breaks outside to the sideline. Does he have the wheels? He cuts back inside. The 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Edison Eagles. Morrison runs 85 yards. Morrison with a delicious run over the right side. Great blocking by the wide receiver on the sideline, and he turned it up the sideline for the score. They couldn't catch him. That was incredible. If you were in the stadium, you could feel it here. That was incredible. The athleticism by Morrison there just broke loose, broke a tackle at the point of contact. Extra point pending. We are going to have a tie ball game on the long run. I'll tell you, the stars for both teams are shining tonight. Elijah Williams came in firing. He's got a great run. That's Morrison's 2nd long run of the game. These guys are really showing out for their fans and their teammates. An 85-yard run by Morrison sets us up for an extra point by the Edison Eagles. Waiting on the snap here. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are getting a peach. Morrison is the real deal. Made contact 5 yards into the run and broke loose for 85. While we have a break in the action, I want to give a shout out to Lifeway Homes, who have been providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. They're family owned and operated, and Mike and Brenda Harrison have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design. You can create and customize your home inside and out. Mike and Brenda have been helping good people find great homes for some time here in Tulsa. Visit lifetimehomes.net or call 918-621-4663. That's Lifeway Homes. Call 918-621-4663. A fumbled snap. So we're not going to have a tie game. It looks like we're going to stay at 14-13. The Edison Eagles. So no field goal attempt, a muffed hold. The snap was a little low. So we're going to have a score of 14-13 here as the Edison Eagles prepare to kick off to the Sapulpa Chieftains, who lead them 14-13 after the errant extra point attempt. Stay tuned for a message from our title sponsors.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
Broke that tackle back here. He took off, bro. As the Edison Eagles prepare to kick off left to right, the Sapulpa Chieftains down by 1 point. Number 12 for the Eagles kicks. It's an end-over-end kick. Fielded, I apologize. He let it roll out the back of the end zone. So we're going to start at the 20-yard line for the Sapulpa Chieftains. This is a massive drive for Sapulpa. If they can put some distance here. Temperature here in the stadium seems to have cooled down quite a bit after the sun went down. We've had the stands blocking the sun over the players, so I hope that they've been able to maintain their hydration. It's been a very hot night. I hate to see guys go down with cramps. This has been a great, entertaining game, a close game. 14-13 here at the 10:45 mark in the third quarter. We're going to have a 1st and 10 for the Chieftains from their own 20. Williams takes it in shotgun. Esparza breaks outside, breaks a tackle. And we're going to gain 11 yards. Esparza broke a tackle in the background. Number 6 for the Chieftains, Esparza, has really had a great game. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. I apologize. Flag on the play. Holding by the Chieftains. That's going to back them up 5 yards. .10:36 mark here. We have a first. We'd like to say thank you to our title sponsor, Banning Contracting Services. They are veteran-owned, a small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They're committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. Based in Tulsa, Banning Contracting Services offer the highest quality and best cost IT telecommunications solutions and services to government contracts all over the world. They are an industry leader in technology, design, and installation. Putting it all together, that's Banning Contracting Services, and you can reach them at 918-394-4450 or visit banningcs.com. That's Banning Contracting Services, putting IT all together. If you're in the stadium tonight, you have been treated to this point. It has been something to see as the stars of both teams have shined. And it looks like the injured player number 12 for the Edison Eagles is up and moving under his own power, receiving treatment from the training staff. It's great to see these high school programs with such great training staffs that pay attention to even the smallest injuries. It's great to see training staffs like we see here in front of us under the booth, checking on these injured players. I hope we're maintaining our hydration as we get later into the game. The clock is moving again, and the Chieftains take the snap from the 20-yard line, throws out to the left, and we're going to lose a yard on the play. Great read by number 26 for the Edison Eagles. Broke that play up before it ever got going. A high throw by Williams, but a better block and that play could have broke. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Chieftains. A loss of 4 on the play. Williams in shotgun again. Handoff up the middle to Esparza. Runs over somebody. That's the truck stick. That's the right thumbstick if you play Xbox. That is a right thumbstick if I've ever seen one. He trucked this guy like he wasn't even there and gained another 3 yards. That's going to be a 1st and 10. Number 6, Esparza flexing a little bit here on the defense. A 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. Williams again in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle to Esparza again, who is honestly running with reckless abandon. His shoulder pads do not go sideways. He keeps his head and shoulders forward and pushes through tackles. Up 14-13 at the 9-minute mark here in the third. It's great to have a stable running game that you can rely on, like number 6, Esparza. Williams checking with his coach at the sideline. In shotgun. Snap away. We're going to throw to the sideline off the hands. Number 11 for the Chieftains got both hands on it but couldn't bring it in. That misconnection will set up a 3rd down and a long 6 here in their own end. Third and 6 here for Williams and the Chieftains. They look ready. They're lined up. 2 receivers to the near side, flanked on the left by Esparza. Drops back to throw. Takes off. It's a designed run. Williams is down the sideline. A cutback. And they bring him down at the 40-yard line. Williams is a little slow to get up. What an athletic move by Williams to cut back in and gain another 5 yards. That's going to be a 25-yard run for Williams to move. That's going to move him up to the 41.5, 42-yard line of the Edison Eagles. And it looks like we've got an official coming to make a call. 1 second. We'll square this up. The Sapulpa Chieftains have shot themselves in the foot more than once here tonight. That was a block in the back penalty on that long run by Williams, which negates that 25-yard scamper by number 2 for the Chieftains. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Chieftains from the Eagle 48. Williams again in shotgun. Call comes in from shotgun. Williams takes a snap. Another design run. Off to his right. Great pursuit by number 10, McLeon again. We're here at 8:20 left in the third, and this is a defensive battle. The Sapulpa Chieftains have moved the ball a couple times, but have really shot themselves in the foot. Williams will take again in shotgun, flanked on his left by Esparza. Play fake up the middle, a pass out to the left, and he just couldn't get it there on the move. Pass intended for number 12 for the Chieftains. That incompletion sets up a 3rd and 12 for the Chieftains after a promising drive looks to spill over into another punt at the 50-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and 12 for Williams and the Chieftains. From shotgun, Williams sets up, steps back, pressure up the middle, rolls to his right, up the sideline, cuts back inside. He's got blockers. 5, 10, 5, touchdown. That is going to be a 48-yard touchdown run for Elijah Williams and the Sapulpa Chieftains. These two guys are absolutely no joke. I don't know where he's going to go play, but somebody better recruit him. I cannot wait to see these guys at the next level. A 48-yard TD run. Pending the extra point, we will be at 21-13, Sapulpa Chieftains leading. Snap, the kick, and the kick is up. And the kick is good. At the 7:44 mark in the third quarter here at LaFortune Stadium, the Sapulpa Chieftains lead 21-13. Here's a message from our sponsors.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
But don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And we're back live here. A kickoff from right to left by the Sapulpa Chieftains. The ball lands in the end zone and rolls out the back. That's going to set up a 1st down and 20 for the Edison Eagles. We'd like to give a shout out to our title sponsor, Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Thank you so much for your sponsorship tonight. Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics is located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue. Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong, an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who is just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850. That's Route 66 Implants. You can visit them at route66implants.com or call 918-749-1850. Back to the live action. Down 13-21, the Eagles take over on their own 20, going left to right. first play a running play to Morrison, who was absolutely stopped in the middle of the field. These front fives have absolutely beat each other up tonight, and it has been fun to watch. Number 16 for the Eagles, Peonia, sets up in the pistol formation with Morrison behind him as usual. From their 19-yard line, over the left side, Morrison gains 6 to 7 yards over the left side. Made something out of nothing. Morrison has really carried the load tonight for Edison. It looks like we've got an injury timeout on the far sideline. That'll give us a chance to give a shout out to Dr. Zellner, who's one of our title sponsors. This evening's game was brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal that covers your eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, you can visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations on Harvard or Memorial Drive here in Tulsa. You can also visit drzellner.com or call 918-749-2020. Back to the action, the injured Chieftain has made his way off the field under his own power, which is good to see. Training staff is all over it. We'll hope to see him back in the game soon. We are at the 6:25 mark in the third quarter. The Sapulpa Chieftains leading 21-13. The Edison Eagles face a 3rd and 3 from their own 27-yard line. This could be the defining drive here. If we can put some points on the boards, the Eagles will be in a good spot. Motion to the left. Handoff to Morrison up the middle. What a great tackle in the open field by number 3. Morrison couldn't make it around the edge. Number 3 set the edge, held his man, made the tackle. The Chieftains, despite the stop, are going to give up the first down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Edison Eagles on the 4-yard run by Morrison to bring it out to the 32-yard line of the Eagles, going left to right here in LaFortune Stadium. Poania in the pistol. Bunch receiver set here on the near side. And we've got a stoppage in play. Came from the sideline, the Chieftain sideline. The referee is bringing it in. No signal yet. False start on the Edison Eagles. Could be an illegal formation. That's going to set up a 1st and 15 for Poania and the Eagles. From the shotgun. Out to the left. Incomplete off the hands of the receiver. Great coverage by number 3 again. Seems to be his drive on defense. Second down and 15 for Poania and the Eagles. Down by 8 here at the midpoint in the third quarter. This is a pivotal drive for the Eagles. Coaching staff has sent the play in. Poania breaks the huddle. In pistol formation again, which seems to be the signature. Morrison behind him. Motion to the left, and it looks like another false start. We should repaint the field yellow if we're going to have this many flags. Another false start by the Edison Eagles is going to back them up another 5 yards. That's going to set up a 2nd and 20. Pauena in the shotgun, hands off. Morrison is stood up and stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Great play by the defensive line there, number 65 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. It's going to be a 3rd down and 17 for Pauena and the Eagles. This drive has just struggled to take off from the beginning. Penalties will do that to you. If you shoot yourself in the foot, it's hard to walk forward. In the pistol formation again, Pauena, and a timeout by the Edison Eagles. We'll take this opportunity to have a message from one of our sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
And we're back live here at LaFortune Stadium. Pauena in the shotgun, drops back to pass. A pass over the middle. He's got a man. It's caught at midfield. A broken tackle. He's dragging defenders all the way down to the 44-yard line of the Sapulpa Chieftains. What a pass and catch by number 5 with the snag over the middle. It looks like number 5 for the Edison Eagles after that long run has caught a cramp in his leg and has gone down. That's going to give us a chance to give a shout out to our presenting sponsor, Video Revolution. We want to send a special thanks out to our friends at Video Revolution. They're helping you with cutting edge electronics since 1982, specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions. And now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics. So join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue. Or you can visit videorevolution.com or call 918-495-0586. That's Video Revolution at 918-495-0586. I'd also like to take this time to give a shout out to Dr. Clint Emerson and Emerson Orthodontics. Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. They were voted the #1 orthodontics in the Tulsa area, offering safe and gentle treatment options to give you customized individual care that you deserve. They provide invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike, and they have 2 locations in Broken Arrow and Midtown Tulsa. Visit them at emersonbraces.com or call 918-459-0092 for your appointment today. That's Emerson Orthodontics at emersonbraces.com or call 918-459-0092. Back to the action here. The Eagle that was down was number 5, who made the great catch over the middle and run. We mentioned it at the opening, Xavier Richards, number 5, being carried off by the training staff now. We mentioned it at the top of the show that the heat tonight was extreme. I think at game time we were at 96 degrees here in Tulsa. So this being early in the season, it's common to see cramping and some hydration issues, but we really like to see responsible hydration by both the athletes and encouraged by the coaches, because heat-related injuries are a serious thing for high school athletes. So it's great to see the training staff taking care of the athletes, and we're back to the live action. Pewanian took the shotgun snap, takes off, decides to run. A flag on the play in that part of the field usually means holding. That was about a 1-yard gain, but it will be negated by the holding penalty. We're going to back it up 5, I believe. 4:30 left in the third quarter. The Sapulpa Chieftains leading the Edison Eagles 21-13. The Edison Eagles making noise, and the Chieftain into the field, suffering from a holding penalty that's going to move them back yards. So we're going to go, they're going to march back all the way to the 49-yard line of the Chieftains. The Edison Eagles moving left to right. Pewanian in the pistol formation again. A blitz up the middle. A quick pass to the left sideline. Morrison catches the ball near the left sideline and gains what looks to be back to the original line of scrimmage at the 36, 37-yard line. So that's going to set up second down and looks to be 10 and a half, 11. Waiting on the scoreboard to post the official yards.
Personal foul. Defense. They hit out of bounds. 15-yard penalty. Bringing up a first down.
And on top of the play, we're going to have a personal foul hit out of bounds by the Sapulpa Chieftains, which is going to give a 1st and 10. Should be around the 25-yard line. 26. The referee's marking off the line to gain now. We're going to go from the 21-yard line for the Edison Eagles as they move left to right here in the Fortune Stadium. Morrison behind Pewanian in this pistol formation. Morrison off the right side, a short gain. Another great play by number 65 in the middle for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Really standing his ground in the middle.
Ball be placed at the 19-yard line. It was gained.
As the clock ticks down here, we are at the 3:45 mark left in the third quarter. The Sapulpa Chieftains up 21-13 over the Edison Eagles. The Eagles driving deep into territory. Pewanian in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Morrison. Morrison over the right side, all the way down to the 9-yard line. That's going to set up a 1st and goal. First and goal for the Eagles. A great stop on the outside by the cornerback to bring Morrison down by the ankles. Clock still ticking here in the third quarter. The Eagles huddle around Pewanian. Pewanian breaks the huddle again in the pistol formation with Morrison behind him. Pewanian turns around and speaks to Morrison, final direction before the snap. A handoff over the left side, and Morrison pushes the pile down to the 3-yard line. Morrison is a workhorse tonight and has really carried the load for the Edison Eagles, including an 85-yard run earlier in the game. There's a reason why he's going to be a Cornhusker, folks. Poena and the Eagles break their huddle again in the pistol formation with Morrison in the backfield, a lead blocker on the right side. High snap and run over the left, and he pushes the pile just short. It was 1-on-4, and Morrison was carrying everybody. What a great stand again by the Chieftains defense. Number 65 has really had himself a game for the Chieftains tonight. He seems to be plugging every hole up the middle. And that's going to take us to a timeout on the field taken by the Sapulpa Chieftains. That gives us a chance to send it to one of our sponsors. 2:05 left in the third quarter. Chieftains leading 21-13.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
And we are back to the live action here at the Fortune Stadium in the heart of Midtown Tulsa. 2:05 on the clock. The Chieftains leading 21-13. This is a short goal to gain. Poena in the pistol. Morrison in the backfield. No, not Morrison in the backfield. Number 11, Gerard Thompson, is stopped just short of the goal to gain. Here is a huge decision for the coaching staff of the Edison Eagles. They've got a workhorse in Morrison coming in the game. I think we can all guess where this is going here. The Edison Eagles fan base on their feet urging the 4th and goal try. This right here is a major pivotal point in the game. With 1:25 on the clock, Poena breaks the huddle in the pistol formation, everyone on their feet. And it's a direct snap to the up man. Did he get it? The ball was loose. It's a turnover. The Chieftains have the ball. A fumble on the goal line. A snap to the up man with Morrison in the backfield waiting results in a fumble on the goal line. The score will remain 21-13. Chieftains take over on the fumble recovery at their own 10-yard line. With a Division I recruit in the backfield, they choose a cute trick play and a chance to bring the game to a 1-point deficit. And sometimes you got to question the coaching staff. If you've got a workhorse, you got to run them. Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl is a good example. Williams over the right side after this. I apologize. Esparza over the right side out of the backfield. What a stand by the Chieftain defense there. That is an effort play. They refuse to give up that score. A pass to the left, a blocker in the open field, a great shoelace tackle by number 4 for the Edison Eagles. That play will result in a first down on the 7-yard pass. First down at the 23-yard line for the Chieftains. Moving right to left here. The clock ticks down in the third quarter. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Williams on the option play to the right. Pitches to Esparza. Great pursuit by the linebacking core for the Eagles. And we are, I guess the referee rules the tackle was inbound. The clock is still running. We've got a few extracurriculars over by the Chieftains sideline. It's not the time to get upset. You need to focus. We got a fourth quarter coming up, so direct that passion. 15 seconds left here in the quarter, and the referee is going to stop play. Is there a penalty on the play? I apologize, waiting on the referee to clarify. He stepped in and stopped play. It looks like we're ready to resume here as the Chieftains go right to left here at LaFortune Stadium from their own 36. Williams takes the shotgun snap. A quick throw to the inside receiver on the left. And that looks to be another first down for the Chieftains on the quick throw. Williams, who is committed to Texas Christian University, is really showing his D1 pedigree here tonight. He's had 2 great runs for his teammates. He's held onto the ball, no turnovers tonight through 3 quarters. Williams is moving the ball, and it looks like the Chieftains are going to let the clock run down, and we're going to go to the fourth quarter here at LaFortune Stadium with the Chieftains leading 21-13 over the Edison Eagles.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
Stevie, what are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
All right, we're back to the live action. Fourth quarter, there's 12 minutes on the clock, and it is Friday night in Oklahoma, so it is crunch time. In a close game here at LaFortune Stadium, the Chieftains come out on their own 34-yard line, going left to right here in the fourth quarter. 21-13 Chieftains over the Eagles.
Brings up second down.
The Chieftains have depended on their defense tonight to hold Morrison in check. And despite that, Edison is still in this game. A throw out to the left side to number 11 for the Chieftains. A gain of 5 on the play should set up a 3rd and 5 for the Chieftains. Elijah Williams tonight for the Chieftains has been absolutely outstanding. He's really kept his team in the game and taken care of the ball, which was so important. Out of the shotgun, this is Williams here. Pressure up the middle. He escapes with no gain on the play, a small gain on the play. We should have a 4th and 6 coming up for the Sapulpa Chieftains.
On comes the Sapulpa punt team.
Number 8 for the Edison Eagles goes back to return the punt. Chieftains set the punt, the snap, the kick. Esparza, end over end kick. It takes a Chieftain bounce and then stands up. That's going to roll all the way down to the Eagle 32-yard line. 27-yard line, I apologize, thank you. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to give a shout out to our title sponsor, Lifeway Homes. Lifeway Homes is providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. They are family owned and operated. Mike and Brenda Harrison have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You can be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design today. Create your custom home inside and out. Helping good people find a great home, that's Mike and Brenda Harrison at lifewayhomes.net. You can also call 918-621-4663. That's Lifeway Homes. Back to the live action. The Edison Eagles with a quick throw over the right side to number 13. Caught a short gain of, looks to be 2 yards.
Be a 2-yard gain, brings up second down and 8.
Starting from their own 27-yard line, this drive imperative for the Edison Eagles. As Bowania brings the play in from the sideline, breaks the huddle. Morrison flanking him to his left. A little bit of communication issue here in the backfield. Morrison takes the handoff up the middle, and a great tackle by Esparza. Esparza has been everywhere on both sides of the field, providing great support for his teammates. It looks like he's got a little cramp though. It may be Gatorade time for Esparza. He has been everywhere tonight, taking care of the kicking duties, playing safety, and running back. From the 30-yard line, the Edison Eagles take the snap and shotgun. A broken play here, and the ball came loose. A fumble, and the Chieftains recover at the 26-yard line. Another fumble by the Edison Eagles, setting up a great opportunity to close the door for the Sapulpa Chieftains.
First and 10 Chieftains deep in the Eagles' territory.
I don't think enough has been said about the Sapulpa defensive line. They are holding one of the best running backs in Oklahoma as close as you can keep them, only giving up 13 points. Number 65 for the Sapulpa Chieftains deserves a large pizza tonight, Coach. Feed that man. Back to the live action. Williams takes the snap at the 35 and runs off the right side and is brought down at the 20-yard line. That's going to set up a 2nd and 3 for Williams and the Chieftains, flanked on his left by Esparza. From the shotgun formation, Esparza takes the handoff, makes a couple cuts. Esparza is not going to quit tonight.
Oates on the tackle.
Another great stop by the Edison Eagle front to hold them to force a 3rd and 3. A stop here for the Eagles would be massive. Williams again flanked on his left by Esparza in the shotgun. A handoff over the right side of the blocker in front. Esparza all the way down to the 5-yard line. He was trying to hurdle somebody. He was clipped in the ankle and brought down to save a touchdown in the open field. Number 6, Esparza for the Sapulpa Chieftains has been absolutely amazing tonight. If you were lucky enough to be in the stadium to watch him tonight, make sure you pat him on the back on the way out. Shotgun formation for Williams. Williams keeps the ball over the right side, and he's in, ball over the line. Williams with another tough run. Great blocking on the outside by number 81. Oh, man, despite that great effort by Williams, there's a flag on the play. It looks like this one's going to be pulled back. I think that...
Offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat first down. That'll back up the Chieftains and take that touchdown off the board.
First and goal for the Chieftains. The referees are spotting the ball, waiting on the yard to gain. And they'll spot the ball at the 16-yard line of the Eagles. Williams in the shotgun formation takes the snap, hangs on to it, is spun around and brought down at the 9-yard line. He lost the ball. A fumble recovered by the Edison Eagles. What a swing at the 7:51 mark in the game. The Edison Eagles keeping their hopes alive. A fumble recovery. That was a massive turn of events here at LaFortune Stadium. If the game wasn't tight before, it is tight now. I'd like to give a shout out to our title sponsor, Banning Contracting Services, a proud sponsor of tonight's game. They are disabled veteran owned, a small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They're committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. They're based in Tulsa. Banning Contracting Services offers the highest quality and best IT telecommunications solutions. They provide services to government contracts all over the world. They're an industry leader in technology, design, and installation. That is Banning Contracting Services, putting IT all together. Call 918-394-4450 or visit banningcs.com. Again, that's Banning Contracting Services, 918-394-4450. As we're back to the live action, Edison, after the fumble recovery, deep in their own end, start at the 9-yard line, and the ball is tipped at the line. Lucky that ball fell down the way it did. That's going to bring a second. It's going to bring up a second and a 3rd and 13. I apologize. This will be a huge play in the game for the Edison Eagles. Puerta in the pistol formation again. Morrison behind him. The crowd urging these young men on here late in the fourth quarter at LaFortune Stadium. That ball was batted down at the line again, I believe, by numbers. For the Edison Eagles, a massive stop by the Sapulpa Chieftains. We are at the 6:55 mark here at LaFortune Stadium. The Chieftains up 21-13 late in the fourth quarter. They've exchanged fumbles and punts here in this quarter. The Edison Eagles really need a big play here after their missed opportunity on the goal line 2 possessions ago. And the snap and the punt is away. It is a tumbling punt down at the 45-yard line of the Edison Eagles, about a 40-yard punt. And at this point, the Chieftains have the upper hand with a great workhorse in Esparza tonight, who has protected the ball and really worked the ball down the field. It's going to be interesting to see the pressure that Edison can create here late in the game. Hopefully they've hydrated and trained all week and are ready for this moment, because this is why we play. This is why these guys come out here and do this. So hopefully we'll see an exciting finish here. 6:48 left in the fourth. The Chieftains come out at the 45-yard line of the Eagles. A 5-man front for the Eagles. It looks like a blitz over the right side, and it is, absolutely. Williams keeps it, runs over the left side. Great pursuit by number 10, McLeon, again, he's been a workhorse for the Edison defense tonight. Absolutely. He has been everywhere. And as you look around on the field, you can see hands on hips, a lot of deep breaths. It has been warm tonight. As the clock ticks down, the Edison Eagles look to make an impact here on this drive and get the ball back to give themselves an opportunity. It's only an 8-point game. If Edison can get the ball back in decent field position, there is a chance that we can have highlights here at the end of the game. At the 5:55 mark, the snap is taken and a run by Esparza over the right side. Great work by the front five of the Edison Eagles, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. As the clock ticks, they're going to let it go all the way down as far as they can. Chieftains take the snap. Williams in shotgun. He's going to take a shot. He's got a man. Oh, man, that was just out of his reach. Just off the fingertips. That was a brave play call there. Tried to put it away on a 3rd and 9. That's going to bring up a 4th and 9. And a decision for the coaching staff. Looks like we're going to punt it away. As Edison sets up to receive this punt at the 5:19 mark in the 4th quarter, the Chieftains must know that Morrison's on the other side. The ball will be in Morrison's hands most likely this entire drive. But as we've seen, great leaders like Esparza and the front line for the Sapulpa Chieftains have been really holding their own and keeping Morrison in check since the first half. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. We will send it to our sponsors. Thanks so much for joining us at LaFortune Stadium. 21-13, Chieftains over the Eagles.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
And we're back to the live action here at LaFortune Stadium at the 5:19 mark here in Midtown Tulsa. The Chieftains set up the punt, the punter standing on his own 47-yard line. The snap, the punt, a wobbly punt, not fielded, and it rolls into the end zone. That will set up a 1st and 10 for the Edison Eagles on their own 20. That gives us a chance to send it out to our title sponsor, Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Tonight's game is brought to you by Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics, located at 4545 South Harvard. Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Wong today. He's an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who is just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66implants.com. Again, that's Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Call 918-749-1850. All right, back to the live action at the 5:11 mark here in LaFortune Stadium. 21-13 Chieftains, your score, and the Edison Eagles leave the sideline with all hopes as the Sapulpa Chieftains look to stand defiant and close out the game. It looks like a quarterback change And the ball is on the field and recovered by Edison. On the option play, he chose to keep it, and it just didn't work out. The play never got off its feet. That's going to be a loss of 7. Gerald Thompson, the quarterback on that play. Substitutions for the Eagles here as they get their game plan together for this massive drive. Clock still ticking. We're under 4:40 in the fourth quarter. The Eagles break the huddle. Another quarterback change here. And he's going to get around the sideline. Does he have the wheels to win it? And he lost the ball out of bounds on his own. At the 30-yard line with one defender to beat, he dropped the ball with a chance. On the replay, you can see here a block in the back to spring him down the left side. And then number 8 just forgot he was carrying a ball. After a holding call, that's going to negate that big gain and push them back another 10 yards. Waiting for the referees to walk it back. But that is a huge flag. That is so big. I understand Edison needs to do something different, but I'd really like to see Morrison carry the ball. That's 2 plays in a row without your D1. We've got the same setup here with Morrison on the left, flanking. A quick throw out, and it was caught on his knees, and he'll lose another yard. The Edison Eagles are just struggling to get movement here. Had a big play called back by a flag. You can tell some heads hanging here. The Chieftains defense is bouncing around. They look like they're ready to close this game out. We're at the 3:43 mark in the fourth quarter. Still 21-13 Chieftains. The Edison Eagles are trying to get some momentum and bring this game. It's only an 8-point game. It's a 1-score game. Edison from the 22-yard line, shotgun snap, and there's a sack in the backfield. That's number 99 for the Sapulpa Chieftains. Looked like he came unblocked off the edge. And we've got some celebrations on the field, as they should be. That creates a 4th and 22 at the 3-minute mark for the Edison Eagles. The Chieftains have an opportunity to close it out here on this drive. All they need is a couple first downs and keep this clock running. And the way Esparza's ran tonight, I don't see why they're going to have an issue. The kick is away. End over end. It's going to take an Eagle bounce. It's going to roll all the way to what looks like the Chieftain 32-yard line. We'll take this opportunity to thank Dr. Zellner for bringing us this game tonight. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal that covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, visit the doctors at either location at Memorial or their new location on Harvard. You can visit drzellner.com or call 918-461-2020. That's Dr. Zellner and Associates at 918-461-2020. Back to the action. The Sapulpa Chieftains Handoff to Esparza over the left side. Esparza gains 2, and Edison takes a timeout. This gives us a chance to shout out to our sponsors. 2:23 left here at LaFortune Stadium. The Chieftains up 21-13 over the Eagles.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
And we are back live here at LaFortune Stadium. A 2nd and 8 for the Chieftains. From shotgun, Williams hangs on to the ball. Ball is out. It's on the ground. Who recovered? Waiting on the signal from the referees. It's going to stay with the Chieftains. And another timeout by the Eagles at the 2:15 mark. Here is another message from our sponsor.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
Welcome back to the live action. 2:15 left in the 4th quarter. The Chieftains up by 8, trying to run the clock out here from their own 32-yard line. The ball hits the turf. Williams picks it up and smartly hangs on to it. A gain of a yard on the play. And at the 2-minute mark here in the 4th quarter, the clock is still rolling. The Chieftains lining up to punt from their own 31-yard line. The Edison Eagles sending 2 men back to return the punt. The play clock is already down to 5 seconds. The Chieftains may not get a play off. They're going to back it up 5 yards. A delay of game by the Sapulpa Chieftains will back them up 5 yards and give these electric returners for the Edison Eagles an opportunity. The clock reads 1:24. It is 4th and 16 for the Sapulpa Chieftains trying to close the game out. Referees waiting to spot the ball. .124 on the clock. This is a massive punt play here. We need a Esparza back to receive the snap. Clean snap, clean kick. It's a high kick. And it bounces out of bounds at the 41-yard line of these, or 38. Wow. This is setting up for lightning right here. 1:17 on the clock. The Edison Eagles huddling over their coaches, being sure what they need to do here because we're going to be no huddle the rest of the way. The Sapulpa Chieftains already on the field, ready to go. The last drive, they had 2 batted passes and caused a fumble. the Chieftain defense has really stood strong here in the second half. Let's see if the Eagles have an answer here down the stretch. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from their 41-yard line. Shotgun formation. And that is going to be a false start on the center. Had a little hitch in his get-up on the snap. We're going to back it up 5 yards and play 1st and 15 for the Edison Eagles. As we set up for the 1st and 15 play here, Edison hikes it from their own 39. Personnel changes. We're not really sure what we're doing here on this formation for the Eagles. This has been a reoccurring problem for them throughout the night. And there's a great pursuit by the front 5 of the Sapulpa Chieftains. Ran straight through their block, shut that run down. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 20 for the Edison Eagles. The clock is under 1 minute and will not stop unless there is an incomplete pass. The Edison Eagles are not in a hurry-up mode, even though the clock is running. No timeouts, 40 seconds on the clock. Green hands off to Morrison. Morrison spins inside and is brought down we're at 23 seconds, and the Eagles, the play isn't even in. 15 seconds on the clock. The Edison Eagles look content to run this out. You hate to see a team not to even get a play off here. 5 seconds on the clock. Final play of the game. Green throws long. Nobody there. And that's the game. The Sapulpa Chieftains defense stands strong, holds the Edison Eagles to 13 points, and wins the game 21-13 here in LaFortune Stadium in Midtown Tulsa. It was a hot, blistering evening. I know the athletes are tired. We're tired up here in the booth, but we've enjoyed bringing you the action here tonight. Again, final wrap-up. 21-13 of the Sapulpa Chieftains over the Edison Eagles. A recap of the game. The Sapulpa Chieftains took the ball first possession and struggled through the first quarter to move the ball. The Edison defense seemed to have all the answers. As the game moved along, both offenses broke long, exciting runs, and there was a long pass play that was brought back by a penalty for the Edison Eagles, which seemed to be a recurring theme throughout the night. The Edison Eagles spent more time being walked off by the referees than they did moving down the field. I think some of that is because we're in early season football. I think there were some communication issues, plays coming in on time. The Edison Eagles took one on the chin tonight, losing to the Sapulpa Chieftains 21-13 here in LaFortune Stadium in Midtown Tulsa. Williams for the Sapulpa Chieftains really shined tonight. Had 2 40-plus yard touchdown runs, a 45 and a 48-yard breakaway run for the score. Really showed his talent tonight. Also, number 6, Esparza for the Sapulpa Chieftains, really carried the team, held onto the ball, and shut that third quarter down. Really controlled the game. Also tonight, Morrison for the Edison Eagles was absolutely exciting. 2 scores on the game. 25-yard run to open the game, the scoring in the game. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring you the action here tonight from LaFortune Stadium. Again, your winner tonight, the Sapulpa Chieftains, 21-13 over the Edison Eagles. Thank you so much. I'm Nicholas Hines. Thanks for joining Game Day Films.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my